Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Integrity Cells. Hey, I'm excited to share with you a new arrival. It's a 1993 Volvo or a White GMC WG model with heavy specs. Folks, what you're looking at is a 18,000-pound steer axle on 315 steer tires and a 40,000-pound rear tandem axle suspension on Hendrickson. Full double frame, dual steering. Man, I'm telling you, if you're looking for that truck that's pre-emissions, before electronics and all that good stuff, here it is. Anybody can still wrench on this sucker. She's low miles, looks good, very nice and clean, at a price you can afford. Now folks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and walk up close. I'm going to pop the hood up for you, and I'm going to let you have a nice look underneath around the engine compartment and all that good stuff. So let's start out here, right over here on the passenger side. Now folks, take a look for yourself. Nice heavy duty 315 steer tires, somewhere in that 70% range on the rubber. Take a look, they're matching Goodyears. If you come up here around the framework and that, folks, you can see I have not washed this sucker. It's here in its honest work clothes. Anything you see on it is the way she actually is in operation. Look underneath the turbo. I see no evidence of any oil dripping down anywhere on this sucker. Look around the front engine cover. Look at the radiator. For the year of the truck, it looks awesome. Now, I've just pulled the dipstick out, and take a look right through this oil onto the stick. You can see, due to the fact it's that nice and clean. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pop the dipstick back in, and I'm going to whip on around, let you have a look at the other side in a moment. Take a look at the dual steering assist on this side. Heavy front spring packs. Take a look for yourself. Look at that oil pan. Look at the front axle beam. You can see what I'm talking about. No evidence of running, dripping moisture, period. Now, let's quickly zip on around. I'm not going to bore you with this. I'm going to get right to the point. You can see we have a duplication of tire and wheel setup. Very nice, clean double frame. Look at this, folks. No oil on this side either. Look at the actual oil pan. Even look at the blow-by tube. It's not dripping anything out at all. Now, look at the heavy steering gear box. Look at this side of the engine along the valve cover. It is very, very respectable. Everybody wants to know, older truck, 93, is it rusty? Take a look for yourself, folks. Very, very minimal. You have a little bit of paint peeling in a few places, but no holes that I can see of at all. Now, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to go ahead and hop up in the cab. I'm going to give you a nice little overview of the interior of the truck. Look at how nice and immaculate these door panels are. Look at the bottom of the door jambs. Look at the rocker panels. It is clean, folks. I'm telling you, look down under the cab. Very, very respectable considering it's still factory paint. It does not appear to have been repainted, folks. Very nice. Look at the floor mat even. I haven't swept it. I haven't cleaned it. This is how it came off the road. Look at this impressive driver's seat. Look at that nice headliner. Bright dome light. Everything appears to be working on it. Come across the top of the dash, folks. Look how nice and neat it looks in here. Very clean. No evidence of any cracks in the windshield or any of that nature. We have diff lock. We have heat and AC. We have AM, FM, throttle lock. Now, folks, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to go ahead and turn the key on, and I'm going to let you see with your own eyes what this oil pressure is on this sucker. Now look, you can see our voltmeter is at 12 volts. Oil pressure's at 0. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and crank it over. So here we go. Now, as you can hear, she pops right to life. Now look at that oil pressure sitting here at 600, 700 RPMs. You can see that we're at 50 pounds. I'm going to give it a little throttle. Let's see what happens. Now look at that. Pops right up to 60 at about 1800. And there's your evidence of the voltmeter working. 14 volts charging. Come on down here. You can see we are showing 112,731 miles with 2,587 hours. 2,587 hours. Now, folks, I'm telling you, there is no computer on here to double check anything, but just by looking around everything and seeing how nice and tight it is, nothing is shaken apart on it. I do not have any doubt on those miles. I have no way of verifying it on a computer because, folks, this is a non-electronic engine. It's good news for you because anybody can work on it. Now, let's go ahead and jump out, and I'm going to walk on around and let you have a look at the blow-by. And I'm going to get up close and let you hear this sucker purr. Now, folks, as you can see there and here, there is absolutely no crankcase pressure, period. Very, very impressive. Now, I'm going to reach up in here, grab the key, and shut it off so we can hear better in the video. And I'm going to come back on out, close the hood, and I'm going to give you a very nice overview of the entire outside of the truck. So come along. I'm not going to make it long for you. I do appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to watch this video. Now, let's start right here at the front, folks. Heavy duty bumper. That is not bent in any way, shape, or form. Nice and straight. The hood closes good. The only thing I could call out on the front of the truck is there's a few pieces of the grill bars missing. But I'm telling you, the heavy duty bug shield in the background is still in there, protecting your radiator and your AC core. Now, let's go ahead, come up along the passenger side of the truck. Now, look around these headlights. Where are you going to find a 93, folks? If it had 1,000,000 miles on it, you know the hood would all be cracked up. We know how fiberglass hoods do. Look at this. There is not a crack in it. Take a look for yourself. Come on along the back. You can see we have nice hood latches. Look at the cowling. Look around the mirrors, the door seals. Everything is very impressive. Look at the fuel tanks, folks. No previous rust blisters, and there's none now. It is very, very impressive. Look underneath the truck. Look at that nice flex system on the exhaust. Somebody has obviously recently maintained the muffler and all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and pop open the passenger door. Take a look for yourself. It's a repeat of what you've seen on the driver's side. Look at the bottom of the door, folks. Look at the cowling around it. The molding's all there. I'm telling you, I challenge you to find another truck like this with these miles and this kind of condition for the value and what we're asking you to pay for it. Look at the back of the cab, folks. Where do you see one like this? 1993. I'm telling you, it is unbelievable. I have some 2001s on the lot that look worse than this right now, and I'm telling you, it's right here. Very, very minimal blistering between the frame. Only have about a 1/4 inch between there. Very minimal for a 1993. Frame rails are nice and straight. It just, I'm telling you, sight down these rails, folks. No tweaks, no nothing. Look at the rubber, somewhere at 60% tread on 22.5 drive tires. There are 5 spoke in the back. We have a heavy-duty 40,000 Hendrickson suspension on the back, folks. Come on around. Let's sight forward on this. Take a look. All the lights are working. Look up those frame rails, folks. You can see they're straight as an arrow. Come on around. Take a look at the drive tires on this side. Here you can get a peek at the brake shoes. The brakes are somewhere in that 50% remaining. That's probably one of the weakest links on it. It is going to need rear brake shoes coming up soon, but I'm telling you, I'm just telling you the truck like it is. I'm giving you the good, the bad, the indifferent. All I'm telling you is the overall summary of this truck is it's a lot of bang for your buck. It's sitting here. It's available right now. We have drivers standing by that would be just happy to deliver this truck to your door. So if you have any more questions that I've missed on this truck, any comments in any way, shape, or form, don't hesitate to give us a call now at 260-238-5000 or visit our website at www.99trucks.com. That's the 2 number 9s and the word trucks. TRUCKS.com. And thanks so much for shopping Integrity Cells, and you have a wonderful day.